you might hear it all the time that you are the one creating your own reality. And it is true to an extent that you are the one who creating 90% of the meaning that you assign to anything and everything that happens to you on a daily basis. You are deciding the meaning most of the time. Furthermore, you decide and define how everything impacts you positively or negatively. If you learn about science, natures, and physics, you have probably come across these facts that everything in existence is neutral. Particles interact with one another, energy changes form and transfer from one thing to the next constantly. This field of energy is fluctuating and changing all of the time. Everything changes constantly, and therefore nothing has ever stayed truly the same all the time. And when it changes, you would assume that the meaning of the thing would change as well. And if there was a meaning to begin with, they will change. Nothing equates to this is good, this is bad, this matter more than this is better than this. Everything on the level of the smallest atom just simply exists. In quantum physics, there is a concept that is called the observer effect. And this concept is a theory that the mere act of observing or measuring something such as electron or protons fundamentally alter its behavior. It basically means that everything is neutral until someone or something observes it. It could also changes based on the observer's perspective about it. That means everything at all in your life, from your mind to your body, the circumstances, the people that you interact with, and your whole entire realities are based on your own perception of it. Basically, you observe your life into existence. That's why realizing the power that you play in it, realizing the power that you play in controlling yourself and your life is so important, because it's enable you to create your own world and doing it with so much confidence and control. You are not just creating yourself as this person or as this whole identity of being you. You are basically creating the whole meaning of your life. Even on the time in the past that you forgot your power, you could still choose in this exact moment right now to change the meaning of what happened to you by seeing it in a different angle and a different perspective. A bad event could be a good event when you look at it with understanding. Everything in existence has or inherits in it with both the negative and the positive. You probably think to yourself that if something bad is happening to me, if something is making me feel painful, how could she say that I could make it into a positive or a good experience? And I would say you definitely can, because I do it and I do it all the time. And the people that are aware of their power are doing it. And even those that are not aware of their power, they are doing it every day. I want you to listen to me clear when I say this. Before you automatically assign or give meaning or react to something, to someone, to a situation, or to anything, there is a space, there is a split space of awareness. Before you react, there is an awareness. And this awareness, you're probably not aware of it. Space is a space of non-labeling, non-reaction, understanding, observations, and just pure presence, pure awareness. This space is small or large depending on how present and calm you are. It's depending on how non-reactive you are. It's depending on you being in the moment, in the presence, observing the situations. The cool thing about it is that it's just pure awareness. Even if when you have already given meaning to something, or when you have reacted to something or someone or a situation in your mind, you are still able to be aware of your own judgment towards it. And therefore, it doesn't really have much power over you, because you are the one who is observing the situation rather than letting it control how you react to it. What is even cooler than that is that when you are aware, you are able to decide what is the meaning of the situation. You are able to change your perception and the meaning of the whole event to fit whatever it is that you are desiring. You might not control what is happening to you sometimes, but you can always control how you see it and the meaning that it has. And that is 95% of the power already. And when it comes to people, understand that most of the time, if not all of the time, everyone is just reflecting back an aspect of you. An aspect of you that needs to be better understood, an aspect of you that needs to be resolved, an aspect of you that needs to be loved more, an aspect of you that needs healing. Since everything is so deeply connected in existence, everyone is kind of like you, perhaps in a different font, in a different form, in a different lifetime. It's actually deeper than that. I will talk about it later, next time. Most of the time, the interaction that you have with someone are just you observing you, or just you seeing yourself in them, and vice versa. But that doesn't really matter, because it's just you in this reality, and everything is just a reflection of you. So worry about your own reflection and not about what is out there, because it's just your own reflection anyway. People are just you. So when you observe, see what you can learn from people, see what you can learn and understand more about yourself from others, because that's just your own reflection. So see what you can learn from your own reflections, and those relationships should tell you a lot about yourself and about your own perception of people in your reality. When you control the narrative, when you control the one that is narrating the story, you control the storyline. So you don't have to waste so much time on worrying about anything or anyone but yourself. I also want to touch on creating your own reality and getting everything that you want, and more specifically about reaching your goals and becoming the best version of yourself. It wouldn't be me if I don't talk about that. Getting to what you want is easier when you realize that most of the work that is needed to be done starts first and foremost from within you. You decide how much work you're going to put in. You decide how much energy, time, and effort that you're going to put in on a daily. Decide if you even put in any work at all. You see how much of everything is so under your control. You are the only person that is having full responsibility of your decision and your action. So to control the outcome that you want, you must first learn to lead yourself and to control yourself. In other words, to achieve something with success, you have to decide how much you're willing to put in. Whether it's goals, whether it's people, whether it's circumstances, whether it's anything that is in your world that is making you feel powerless, you can ask yourself, do all of these things really have control over you, or you have decided to give it control over you? The only way to feel powerful is to realize that you have the power in the first place and to give it back to yourself, and not to external circumstances, not to other people, not to anything else that is external to you. Only within, only you. You have to realize that you are the source, you are the observer, you are the one who determines the outcome. Always. Alright. I hope that you find something valuable in this video, and I will see you in the next one.